Hi there, Perfecto Castro here and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I'm beyond excited to show you guys my new signature pedal, the BAD94 Distortion. The BAD94 is a modified and updated take on the classic Shredmaster circuit, with higher output, more gain, an extended treble range, and a pedal board friendly form factor. The Shredmaster was my pedal of choice when I launched my guitar career 27 years ago, and it has since been discontinued. And now with the BAD94, one of the best guitar tones of the 90s will once again be available for you guys to play with. From 214 to Radiohead. Before we dive into the knob tweaking session, here are a few clips of the tones that you can get with the BAD94. To get the best sound out of the original Shredmaster, all the knobs had to be turned all the way up, which meant that if you wanted more, you won't get it. And everybody knows that more is more. The BAD94 gives you more of everything: treble, gain, output, clarity, and flexibility while still retaining the core tone. For the knob tweaking session, I'll be using my Solid Guitars Stardust Deluxe, and I'm plugged into a Rev D20 set squeaky clean. That way, all the dirt that you will hear will come from the BAD94 itself. So here's the pedal, all knobs at noon. Let's start with the volume knob, which is tweaked so that you get unity gain at 12 o'clock, whereas on the original, unity gain was at full volume. This allows you to drive the front of your amp should you want to. And turning it down lowers the pedal's overall output while retaining the tone for low volume home practice. The treble control sweet spot is at 2 o'clock, which incidentally is the max value on the original Shredmaster. This way, if you're using a dark sounding amp or guitar, there's room to brighten it up, and you can turn it down to help you deal with an overly trebly amp or guitar. The bass knob controls the BAD94's thump and girth without muddying up the overall tone. Set it low to control resonance and tighten up the bottom. Turn it up to thicken small amps or single coil pickups. This bass knob is also responsible for the most popular recorded chug of the 90s. Contour controls both mids and presence. All the way down gives you a mid bump and softer treble. And turning it up increases the presence while tucking in the mids. In the upper settings, you may also need to tweak the treble knob to smoothen out the highs. In the extreme setting, you get a dark scooped sound, which I personally don't prefer, but somebody out there will have a use for it. My sweet spot for the contour is from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. The BAD94 has more gain on tap. The original pedal's gain maxes out at around 2 o'clock on the BAD94, so the added gain range gives you saturated lead tones. The BAD94 is not just all about the shreddy tones. You also get beautiful edge of breakup when you set the gain knob at around 11 o'clock or lower. The BAD94 also retains clarity throughout the gain range and is responsive to whatever you put into it. This lets your guitar's voice and your playing dynamics influence the tone of the pedal. It also keeps you honest and does not let you get away with sloppy playing, even with the gain turned all the way up. And finally, when tweaking the BAD94, don't be afraid to experiment with the extreme settings EQ-wise. This way you explore everything the pedal has to offer. At this point, some of you may be wondering why BAD94, so let's have some fun with it. Guess the meaning of the name and post it in the comments section below, and I will pick a random winner from all the correct guesses. Winner gets a Practice Makes Perfecto t-shirt. I've already dropped hints earlier in this video, so just review. The BAD94 is proudly built in the Philippines in small batches to ensure tone and quality. Because of this, I have set pricing to be somewhere in between your typical Filipino-made pedals and the small boutique international brands. In the Philippines, you can order the BAD94 from gcrockboard.com and guitarpusher.com. And for the US, Canada, and the rest of the world, you can get it from my website, perfectodecastro.com. Links are in the description. Oh, and dealer inquiries are very much welcome. So email me, info@perfectodecastro.com, subject BAD94, and we'll talk. I'm really proud of this pedal, and I'm looking forward to watching and hearing all the music that you guys will be creating using the BAD94. Enjoy.